Rob Van Rapports. Welcome to MBA Now. MBA recently launched a new strategic initiative to help develop stronger and more effective affordable housing partnerships in both the policy and business arenas. The objective of these partnerships will be to promote more sustainable, affordable homes for purchase and rental for underserved people and communities, especially minorities and low to moderate income Americans. Here to talk about it is Steve O'Connor. Steve has just assumed a new position at MBA as Senior Vice President for Affordable Housing Initiatives. Steve, congratulations and thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me here, Rob.
Steve, tell us a little bit about what this new initiative is going to pertain and why we did this.
So first of all, our nation's facing an affordable housing crisis. It's multidimensional. You see it from renters, particularly low-income renters who can't get access to rental housing stock. You see it with workforce housing, people making long commutes because they can't afford to live in the communities where they work. You see it with racial minority homeownership gaps where blacks and Hispanics have ownership rates below 50%. The non-Hispanic white is north of 70%. You see it with first-time home buyers, millennials burdened with student debt. It's a multi-dimensional problem, and unless we figure out how to solve it, we're not going to have a marketplace to address. And policymakers are hungry for new solutions, and that's where MBA is going to step in and work with other stakeholders to try to come up with some new ideas and new approaches.
Is housing affordability really affecting millions of Americans?
It is, quite literally. So the Harvard Joint Center said that 1/3 of U.S. households spend more than 30% of their income on housing, and another 18 million spend north of 50%. So this is impacting the quality of life as people are making longer commutes and having to make sacrifices between housing and other expenses like food and health care and saving for their kids' tuition. So it is a very serious issue that we have to address.
So tell us about some of these partnerships and why being involved with some of these groups is important.
Right. So as I said, it's a multidimensional problem. So we're going to partner with some of the traditional partners in the affordable housing ecosystem, the GSEs, the MIs, housing finance agencies, housing counselors. Also look, though, to reach beyond that to other sectors, healthcare, education, transportation, and try to come up with some creative solutions. You know, at the end of the day, this is such a complex issue. It's beyond MBA, but we hope by partnering with others in two key areas we can make a difference. One is on the policy front, right? So to join coalitions and other efforts to address big problems like the shortage of affordable housing stock. That's something we're not going to be able to address on our own, but by being in concert with other partners, we hopefully can make some progress. On the business side, we want to partner with folks to really look at three key areas. One is addressing knowledge gaps in the marketplace where consumers think you need to have perfect credit or you need 20% down in order to buy a home. And that's just not true, but there's this misinformation in the marketplace. So how do we address the knowledge gap? And then there's a trust gap. A lot of people from distressed communities and other areas have been ravaged by the crisis, and they don't trust financial institutions. They don't know who to trust in the marketplace. So by partnering with others like housing counselors, we can hopefully reach those borrowers who are self-selecting out of the marketplace because of fear. And then the last are market gaps where we've got down payment assistance program, interest rate buy down, different financing and outreach mechanisms, but maybe we need some new ones. And so by collaborating with stakeholders, we can potentially identify new ways to close the market gaps as well.
Yeah, it's such an important issue. We're really glad you're spearheading the effort to address it. Thanks so much for stopping by, talking about it, and please be sure to stop back as things progress.
Great, thanks, Rob.